Well, hello. So today's date is in the UK, it is the 26th of August, August the 26th, 2024. I'm going to be doing the astrology readings for the 26th through to the 2nd of August. Sorry, 2nd of September. Yeah, so I'm hoping everybody's okay. It's 4:45 a.m. here in the UK. My clock's gone all over the place. I was kind of ready earlier, but yeah, just things happen. Things happen. So here we go. So I'm hoping that we're all going to have a wonderful week. So looking forward to seeing what's going on. I just want to also just thank my Patreons. Where is my... Here it is. Let's have a look. Sorry, I had this already and then I didn't have it already. So thank you to our newest Patreon, and that is Julia. So thank you for joining, Julia. Appreciate you very much. And also appreciate all the others, the long-term Patreons as well. Some of you have been with me from the very beginning, and I just can't believe this support. So if you're wondering, what is Patreon? Patreon is like a membership. So it's a way to support your video creators, and it's a way, that it's a monthly fee. The smallest amount is $1.11, and that works out around 87 pence a month. With that, you get we meet up once a month, all of us, in a group chat on Zoom, and we'll pick cards for each other. The next tier up is $5.55, and that one is for you get like a mini reading, plus you get the video chat, and and it goes up and up and up. So right up to an hour reading on Zoom. Okay, so yeah, all sorts of things. So there's mystery gifts that I send out. There are access to all the classes and videos of the workshops, the classes and workshops. So there's over about 100 videos in there. So yeah, so it's all sorts. So if you wanted to have a look, Greg has also got in 5D. So it's patreon.com/in 5D, or to support me, it is patreon.com/Psychically. On mine, there is a way to support both Greg and I. So if you wanted to click on that, if you're thinking, well, I want to support both of you, but I can't afford to support either, both. So yeah, there's a way of doing that. Yeah, so let's have a little look and see what's going to be happening this week. So this week, today it will be Monday today, so Monday the 26th of August, I have got starting a 5-week course in tarot. So week by week we will get deeper and deeper into the tarot. So you will learn the major arcana cards. That's the first week. And then you will carry on and learn the minor arcana cards each week. In between that, you will also learn techniques. You will also be encouraged to develop your clairvoyance, and also learn layouts and different kind of uses of the cards as well. Because the cards can't, they don't just get used one way. There's so many different ways of using them. There's do's and don'ts, in my opinion, how they should be used and how they shouldn't be used. So there's all of that. So it's fun. And yeah, so be introducing oracle cards as well in with it. too. So yeah, if you do want to sign up for this, it's £5 a week, £5 a class, and that works out around at 6.50, I believe, something like that. Obviously, the currency goes up and down, so you maybe have to check. If you wanted to sign up for all 5 of the classes all in one go, you get one class free. So that would be £20 instead of 25. And that I think is $24. But I would have to again look at the currency at the moment and see what that's doing. So other than that, we've got a busy week coming up, I feel. There's my darling. Hey, my love. Oh, I love him so much. I do. He's always there to support me. I just always feel just so blessed. I do. So let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look and see what is happening this week. So the order of things today, we're going to start off with the fire signs. Okay, so the fire signs, we're going to be doing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. After that is going to be the air signs, and that will be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then Scorpio for water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians, finishing off with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so that's going to be, and we're rotating them every week, so there's always yours will come around to be first every 4 weeks. So yeah, let me put, where is that? There it is. So we put that down there so people know what we're doing. So it's the 26th of August through to the 2nd of September. Okay. All right. So starting off with Leos. So let's find the Leo sign. Okay. So, oh dear. So there's a typo on each one of these now. That's going to bug me. So I'm going to have to recreate that. I'm sorry. There needs to be a T in it. Sorry. Okay. Save. Let me do that. Talk amongst yourselves, like. Let me know how your week has been. I always like to know what's been happening with you guys. If there's been anything, crazy. This is what I say to the people in psychic development. I always say, right, let me know if there's been any happenings. And happenings are like spiritual things or psychic things or unexplainable things that have happened, that they may have noticed that they picked up something psychically, that they knew something was going to happen before it happens. So yeah, please let me know if there is anything like that that's happened to you. And obviously, if I'll keep checking the messages afterwards as well. So yeah, sorry, I'm nearly there with changing all that. I noticed the typo in the first kind of description on there, but then I forgot I used that to copy and paste all the others. Silly. Yeah, so let me know if there's any Leos out there. I know Greg's daughter Brittany is a Leo, so hello Brittany. Where are the other Leos? Leos, they like it, adventure. They like to have something exciting to do. They do get bored easily, but then they can be like, you know, if you imagine the lion, it's like always liking something new and exciting, but then they like to lounge about and then be, you know, entertain me type of thing. So yeah, there's a yeah, just imagine the lion and you'll get it. Reduce that down a bit. Okay, that's better. We are now ready. So we have Mary wins. Hello. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Hello, John. Hello. How are you doing, John? Are you new here? Hey, Jeremiah. Good to see you here, Jeremiah. How have you been? Have you been doing any more flute playing? He's learning to play the flute. Sending Greg love. And there's our lovely Lisa as well. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Right. Let us start. Leos. Let's write down the number. It is there. Okay. So I'm going to have a little look. I'm going to be using different cards. Okay. I'm going to be using, these are the Gilded Tarot. Okay. Show you the Gilded Tarot. That's the Gilded Tarot. They're quite pretty. I would recommend them. Even the Devil card's not bad, is it? The Fool card. So these are done by Cairo Marchetti. Probably saying his name completely wrong. But yeah, so I do recommend them. They're lovely, pretty cards. Okay, what do you want to tell Leos this week? Okay, so we're starting off with the Hierophant. So there's going to be a moment next week where there's going to be a profound realization that there's something more to this psychic things, and maybe you're picking up things like other people's emotions, or you go and pick up the phone just as somebody else is trying to get hold of you, or you phone somebody and it's like exactly the right time that they need you. So there's going to be things like that going to be happening this week, Leos, which is going to be very exciting. Now the Wheel of Fortune we've got here, which is a change. So if you were thinking, or you was asking the question, are things going to be staying the same in my world or in my situation? The answer to that is no, they're not going to be staying the same. They are going to be change, because the wheel is movement. Okay. Now with the wheel, unless there's certain cards with it, I would say it's always a good thing. But it can't be anything else, okay, because you can't get better than it next to the world. Okay, so the wheel next to the world. So good changes are about to happen in your world, Leos. Things, you know, increasingly getting better and better and better until it's at a peak. It's close to being at a peak at this time. You know, so, you know, get excited really about these changes. Look out for opportunities that turn up that you thought were completely out of your reach. It's like, nope, here they are. Maybe you dismissed an opportunity and now it's back in front of you. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is about, sometimes it's about an idea, okay, a process. And again, maybe this idea you had before and you didn't do anything about it before, or maybe it's the wrong timing, the wrong circumstances, and then now it is the right time. I'm seeing somebody holding their hand out and offering peace, and is wanting you to meet them halfway. This communication line broke down a while ago, or has been gradually breaking down over some time. And it's now the point whether or not you're going to accept their peace, or you're going to say, I actually am happy with the communication being as it is. That is difficult to do, okay, because you don't want to feel like the complete arsehole who says, no, I don't accept it. Or you could say, thank you, I do accept it, but I still think it's good that we've got this distance. Maybe we've both different people. Okay, sometimes there needs to be conversations like that. So I've got somebody who is a hard worker, okay, who is going to be, I feel, talking to you about an offer of work or an offer of financial support, help, or advice. I feel that this is going to be completely linked with your idea. It could be that you started the conversation with them with this idea, and they're just saying, okay, I know where to go with that, or you've spoken to the right person. Either way, it's a very good plan. Now, this person does feel familiar to you. You feel as if, I know you, or have we met before? Now, you may not have met this person before, but this person has been brought into your life at the exact right time. Now, looking at these cards, I would say that you're in the flow of the good energy. You're in the flow of things working out well. So, looks like a very good week for you, Leos. Yeah, getting the world card on its own, let alone with the other cards. Yeah, very good, very good. So there you go. That's what I get for Leos. Okay, so let's have a look, see where we got to. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. So John's new. That's our pleasure. Thank you. I'm saying our. This is the royal we. And welcome, John, to this channel. So happy that you found us. And everyone's welcoming John as well, which I absolutely love. Thank you in 5D family. Okay, so everyone's saying hi to each other. Really love it. Savannah, hello, Savannah. You're looking beautiful. Thank you. It's my pleasure. I love doing what I do. It keeps me going, believe it or not. So I might be going through all sorts of things in my own life, but yeah, it's all good for me. So I have been losing a lot of weight. So the Wegovy is, the injections are working. So thank you very much, Wegovy. Very happy with that. So hello, Alexius Blaze. Hello. Good to see you here. Welcome. All right. So let's go on to Sagittarius. So I've got Sagittarius moon. Is anybody else Sagittarius out there? Okay, so typical Sagittarius is very focused. They know what they are doing. They know where they want to go. They can sometimes be stubborn about it as well. Even if someone says to them, no, you're going the wrong direction, they would be absolutely adamant that they would be going that direction. So they'd be adamant. So but Sagittarius are very helpful people. They are the sort of person that can come in and organize everybody and sort it out. Okay, so let's have a look. Sagittarius for the 26th of August through to the 2nd of September. Okay, so you're being very, very thoughtful here. Okay, you're thinking a lot. There seems to be a little bit of maybe doubt about your emotional circumstances. Maybe you're having doubts about a relationship that is around you. I feel that, this kind of crossroads time is, do you carry on or do you back away? What is going on with you? Are you feeling relaxed, happy? Are you feeling as though, there is other emotions going on and it's a bit overwhelming? But, there's something happening. Um, they're asking you, this is going to be a bit strange, a request here, but for those of you who answered yes or will be answering yes to this, I want you to go and pick up a book, okay? The book can't be like an encyclopedia or a dictionary or something like that. It has to be kind of a book with a kind of story to it, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to then just flick through the book, and I want you to stop at a certain page and then close your eye and just point at it, okay? And look at what it says. Look at what that says, and you may get a good answer. It may be a little bit abstract, so you may have to work at it and see what it's telling you. Okay. Okay. Look out for, this is going to sound very odd again, but here we go. So they're talking about somebody who has actually seen, get this, drum roll, fairies. Who has seen fairies? Do you know someone who's seen fairies? Have you seen fairies? Do you believe in fairies, or do you think that's a load of crap? I know my mum's seen fairies, and I know I've seen a little gnomey person. I've actually admitted it when I was live on here. I looked over to my kitchen, and there's this little man walking across my kitchen floor, and I said it, just blurted out my mouth before I went, oh my god, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I sound like a complete loon. But yeah, something to do with fairies. Look out for them. Okay, take photographs of kind of foliage and kind of, bottoms of trees and things like that. Look out for that, because I do feel as if fairies are going to be making a comeback. So don't be surprised if someone's going to get some really good footage of fairies, and that person could be you. So I know that sounds crazy, but here we go. This is Psychically. So all right. There is going to be a confrontation, I feel, with a feminine lady who, I feel there is, they have their say and they can be quite nasty with what they say. They can be judgmental. They can be critical of others. And sometimes it's quite shocking what they say. It's like, wow, have they been storing that up and then telling me these things? So this is going to be a bit tricky to maneuver around. Now, this could be what you're thinking, this could be what we were saying about having doubts about a person or doubts about a situation. Now, this person could be linked with your work situation. It could be linked with family. It could be maybe you're reacting and saying some pretty hurtful things as well. But either way, that doubt is going to be creeping in, and it is linking to some harsh words. Okay. So now watch out for when somebody comes at us like that, you then start to retaliate, and it's very easy to start saying things that are hurtful back. If you're a spiritual person, which I know you are, what that's going to do is that's going to come back and bite you on the arse tenfold. So a nasty person is probably living that life every day. If they find it easy to talk to other people in that disregarding way, then they're probably used to karma coming and biting them on the arse, because that's all they expect of life. But for you, you're usually living in a high vibrational energy. And so you then break free and start saying negative things and nasty things. You're going to start to get lots of people, like angry people, trying to talk to you or put you down in lots of different areas. So I think they're just saying just be careful. If someone wants to talk at you with these things, you can just smile sweetly and say, "Do you feel better now?" You know, does talking like that to me, does that make you feel better? You know, is that something that you needed to say and get that off your chest? So sometimes to ask the most obvious question sometimes makes them think. Okay. There is a character around you who feels as if they are on the floor with, I don't know where else to go with this. I'm rock bottom. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I can't do more than I'm doing. I'm going to show you the card. Okay, so this person, the Ten of Swords, it's like, I've had enough. I've had enough. I feel, when you feel flat, you feel as if there's no way of getting up again for where you are. But you've got to. You know that you've got responsibilities. You know that you've got people relying on you, and you know that you can't just give up on this or give up on the people around you. So there is going to be a moment of that. Now, you may be experiencing it yourself, Sagittarians, or it could be there's somebody close to you who will be experiencing that and you're going to be trying to help them. Okay, so some of you, it's going to be to do with money. It's going to be, I don't know where else to go financially. I feel completely squeezed of everything I've got. Now, my mum recently got scammed. And this scammer actually phoned her up and said, I've got your daughter here, and she's told me to phone you because her phone has been damaged and she needs you to send her £300. Can you send it to this phone shop for her to get a new phone because she's desperate? Now, this scammer made my mum believe that I was in trouble and I needed this, and she gave the money. Now, her bank blocked it, but I just want to say, watch out for scammers this week. Watch out for those, okay? But luckily, her bank blocked it. But yeah, sometimes things after that, it makes you feel shaky. That's definitely what's been happening with my mum. It really knocked her confidence. She's 74, and it really knocked her confidence. It really made her feel very violated as well, because she actually spoke to this guy, and also they obviously blocked her debit card as well, so she's been without money. She couldn't get ahead. Hello, mummy, if you're watching this. She couldn't understand, about the banking, that she thought the card meant her whole bank. And so she didn't realize that she could go online. But obviously, without a debit card, it's very difficult to pay for anything. So obviously, I've been doing as much as I can to help, but I know that it's affected her. So I'm saying this story to you guys because I feel as if there's going to be a similar energy where something that could be dismissed is not going to be dismissed. It's going to be the that one thing that tips you over the edge, so to speak. And the only way to get up is just to stand up and say, do you know what? That's it. I'm not going to let the bar stewards get me down. We have to take the good and the bad. We have to kind of experience that life isn't all fluffy. And sometimes when we are feeling a little bit kicked, somebody comes along, kicks you again. That's kind of how things go. And so sometimes you just have to keep strong and do what you can. So that's what I see, Sagittarians. Um, a lot going on, but such lessons learned, honestly. We do learn amazing lessons in life when we just keep going forward, keep going forward. So we're resilient little buggers, we are, you know. So let's go to Aries. Okay, so Aries, let's see what they want to tell you guys. Typical Aries are usually leaders. They can usually lead a larger group of people. They are used to kind of reorganizing everybody and planning everything. Okay, sometimes on a negative scale, Aries can sometimes bulldozer over um, other people's plans sometimes because they feel that theirs is better. So, but you know, all signs have a negative and a positive. It's like Sagittarians; they're very focused, but they can be very controlling. Aries, they're very much forward thinkers. They are leaders. The reason why they've got a better plan is because they usually do have a better plan, but sometimes they don't feel what others are feeling if they're feeling a bit weaker than them. You know, so yeah, lots of look out for the different traits in personalities for sure. Okay. Oh, hello. Two cards just flicked out. So those two cards, there's going to be somebody turning up from your past. Okay. I feel as if there's going to be kind of drinks flowing. There's going to be kind of like an offer of drinks or an offer of meeting up. I can see that this is going to be unexpected. It does feel unexpected. I feel as if this person might be traveling, okay, and you're around them at the time that they're traveling. On the whole, I think it's a good meet, okay, or it's a good contact. And that contact is definitely going to teach you something. It's going to teach you something about yourself or teach you something about that particular relationship. Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle for real. I'm going to have to add that one in. It's also my card that's a little bit bent. I think I need a new deck of these. Look, it's all, it's all wonky. There's the Four of Cups again. Okay, we had that just now with the Sag. Okay, so the Four of Cups, as we know, is having a bit of doubt, a bit of confusion over maybe a situation close to you. It can be that you're unsure about the relationships around you, the relationships that you're in. And sometimes when we're throwing that doubt out there, we're not sure. Along comes an ex, or along comes somebody else who is offering you a different way. This sometimes happens. We do have the World card, though, which does indicate that everything is good. There's nothing to see. Everything is going in the right direction. And I do see that there's a lot of things happening in work or in money circumstances, and I feel that this distraction emotionally is going to be quite nice. Now, that person that's coming in from the past, it could be like a past life thing, or it could be past in this life. Um, that could be a friend, that could be an old school friend. This person's going to be getting in touch with you, and it's going to feel like a confidence boost. Okay, whichever way you look at that. Okay. So you've got the Two of Pentacles here as well, which is it's about getting your money straight. I feel as if you've been paying out for things that you really don't need. those payments that go out and you think, I really should block that or stop that. And it's for some reason it's not letting you, or you haven't got round to stopping it. But I do feel as if you're going to be more focused than ever in getting things more organized and refined to do with money. Okay, so we've got a second card with a 4. Okay, so you've got strategy. I feel as if you are you've got a plan, and you're going to be involving other people who are skilled, who is going to be helping you in some way. And I feel as if it's like a group of friends or a group of colleagues, and it's like, well, you do this, I'll do that, and we'll do this together, and forming a plan. Don't be surprised if there's not a new business kind of turning up from a chance meeting. It can be that you want a job done, and maybe this person that you are back in touch with is able to maybe do this, maybe mates rates, or it can be that if you do them a favor, they do you a favor, type of thing. There is somebody young and energetic as well around you, and there seems to be watch out for when there's kind of accidents and things like that, silly accidents. Just be more vigilant with it. Looks like a toddler, and it looks like they are a bit of kamikaze. Okay. I don't know if you know that term in different countries, but anyway, that means kind of chaotic and clumsy. Okay, so there's a clumsiness, and I feel that this clumsiness can be steered, okay, into safety, okay, just because you're being more vigilant. So if you're seeing that maybe, there's a drink on the edge of that table, there's a toddler about, move that drink. Just think more clearly, more ahead. Okay, you could prevent something like something wrong. You can prevent it. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Aries. So let's have a look in the chat, see what's happening in the chat. So where did we get to? We got to Savannah. No. That's it. We got to Savannah there. So, there we go. And there you go. I tried and didn't lose. Oh, is that similar? Is that similar to Wegovy? Is that? I didn't lose any weight. Well, this is definitely suppressing, suppressing what you feel full at, so you have one meal and you don't feel as if you can eat all of that meal, and that meal usually lasts all day, and you don't need any more, don't need anything else. So yeah, that's basically how I've seen the Wegovy. Yeah, that's how I've got. But so yeah, everyone's saying hi. Hello, Zane's Tarot 1111. So you do readings as well, Zane? I'll have to look you up. I'll have to have a look. Here's Bodhi. Love how you do these for us. It's my pleasure. I haven't been live doing them for a few weeks, so Linda from Canada, bless her. Our lovely Linda. And Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. Andy, good evening. Please read me. Who's attacking me? When will my money come in? Andy, these aren't private readings, I'm afraid. They're more for your astrology sign. But if someone is attacking you, then just block them. Okay. Put yourself in the middle of a crystal ball. Better still, a glitter ball. The old-fashioned kind of like a 1980s glitter ball with mirrors all the way facing out. So if anybody sends anything at you, they're going to send it straight back at them. You can turn it up to 3 times, sending back, or you 10 times. Depends how bad it gets. You can do kind of a warning thing, 3 times to start with. But yeah, so anything comes, so you're not sending it to them, they're sending it to themselves. So they come at you, go straight back. Okay, and that glitter ball is your protection as well. So that's what would do. When will my money come in? So it could be the 20th of next month, or it could be 20 days. So yeah, I don't know if that thing, but that's what they got just quickly. But yeah, I'm sorry, we don't do proper readings here, but we do come on and sometimes do different readings for, yeah, we do that, but not today. Oh no, thankfully her bank, yeah, her bank blocked it. I've been scammed before. It does not feel good. Good lesson to learn though. So many scanners out there, yeah. And the audacity of them to actually talk to her on the phone. I mean, that really does make you feel vulnerable, doesn't it? Oh, so your husband is an Aries. Okay. It's Patricia. Oh, love and gratitude, sweethearts. Oh, and back at you, Patricia, as well. Love to you. I'm just joining in time for Aries. Yeah. Hi, Ali. I'm going to send you a PM. Please check later. I will, lovely lady. Greg's saying hi to everyone. Thank you. I'm an Aries and made it just in time. Good. Sir Captain Sticks. Money comes and goes. If you worry about it, it will never come. Yeah, just expect it every day. Just expect it. And whatever money you spend out, visualize it coming back to you 3 times. It's like, okay, and give your money out with love. And not like, oh, I can't really afford this, or it's got to be the flow. And that is hard to do, I know, but practice. Okay, so that was the fire signs, everybody. So we're now going to go into the air signs now. So we'll start off with Aquarius, then we'll do Gemini and Libra. Wow, this is delayed, but never mind. Okay, cheers, everybody. Lovely glass I got from my pub that I do readings at, Bell Inn in Shepherd's Well. We're going to be there soon as well. September, I think. It's on my Facebook page, the advert. So let's have a look at the timestamp. So 43:25. 43 minutes and 25. Right, I'm building up the energy now for Aquarius. Okay, so 6 of Swords. So this looks like you've come out of a battle or coming out of a bad situation. This has been one of those situations where, my goodness, that did my head in. Okay, so if somebody has been, getting you down or getting on at you, there's this feeling of I'm moving away from it now. I don't want to get involved in that. And sometimes that makes other people maybe criticize you because you're not dealing with the issue the way that they want you to. Maybe they feel as if, they are used to drama. They're used to kind of things happening, in their world, and then because you are saying, no, I'm not getting involved in the drama, and you're taking the high road, yeah, it's not going to go down well in some people's eyes. But I don't feel as if you should worry about that judgment. It's all got to be about what you feel is right for you. I'm picking up on also a character. I feel this character is in the spirit world for at least some of you. And some of you, this person will be somebody you know. I'm picking up somebody who is very hardworking. They are kind of weary from life because of the hard work that they've had to do. They have got an uphill journey, okay, that they have to take on board, or they have done. I'm picking up that they are a real kind of they come across as being a tough person. Don't mess with me, I'm tough. But when you get to know them, they're like a wounded healer. They're very soft and very loving and very caring, especially to the people that they've let into their inner circle, but they don't let you in very easily. Okay, you have to earn your way in, and that's to do with loyalty. So this person, like I said, is either somebody that you know on the earth plane, or it is somebody from the spirit world. Often when they don't tell me which way, it's usually because there is somebody who's like a chip, what do they say, a chip off the old block or something. So sometimes it is that. Okay. So home, the home life, I feel that there are, it's like everything is kind of staying the same. And I feel that there's somebody linked around the home who wants change, and one person doesn't. One person is quite happy for things to stay the same, and there's somebody else who wants different things. So there's a little bit of, disagreement, I feel, going on around the home. I'm seeing that you're going to be challenged, Aquarius, you're going to be challenged. And this is later on in the week. Be challenged to either change doing what you're doing. So this could be, you're already doing some sort of work and someone's saying, leave that job, come over and help me here. Or, promotion, or it could be, extra responsibility within the job that you're doing. But either way, it is a good opportunity. You can see some kind of sparklies and interest if you do take this different road ahead. But is it going to be sparkly to start with, and then is it then going to peter out? Is it then going to not come to anything? And it's like you've got to try and use your I don't know, discernment, I suppose, to try and see if it is going to be worthwhile. It is tempting because we do have the go, go, go card. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, which is clearly going in the right direction. You do need and want change. You do require it. You do feel as though you deserve it, okay, as well. So, but do you have to take the first thing that comes along, or could you kind of have a little look around? When it's like you're not looking and then an opportunity comes along and you then think, actually, I've got options. Why don't I now look around? Now it's dawned on me that I do want change. There's going to be a lot of recognition and reward going to be coming up as well towards the end of this next week. And I feel as if there's people who are clapping or people who are singing your praises. I'm also seeing somebody's got a birth of a child, which is also going to be coming in at that time. And there's also some good news around a child as well. So there's a lot of things around children But good things, responsibility and good luck, okay, is coming in. So there you go. That is what I got for Aquarius. So we're going to go through to Geminis. 50. Yeah, 50, 10. Okay. Geminis. Okay, so once again, I've got the Six of Wands, which is recognition and reward, and it is linking to hard work and determination. So Spirit are actually giving you this as a sign to say you've done so much better than you thought you could, so much better than we expected as well. So it's like that, real well done. Excuse me. And also be kind to yourself as well. They're saying you dismiss, all these efforts and all these rewards. You sometimes dismiss them and think, oh, I could have done better, or and it's like you're not. So yes, you could say yes, you could do better, and that's okay. But you also need to acknowledge that you have done well for now. Okay, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Okay, because your inner child needs to hear you say that they've done good. Okay, this is the only thing that will help your confidence. It doesn't matter what anyone else tells you, however many kind of praises you get. It's only actually when you say it to yourself and you believe it yourself that it actually kicks in. Okay. I've got the judgment energy. So there's someone around you who is quick to judge. So this is another reason why you've got to accept the wins and not straight away go down the line of I should have done better. There is also a child that is looking for recognition about what they have done right and not always what they've done wrong. Okay, this child needs a boost of confidence. This child needs you to believe in them. They're not always a bad child. Sometimes we have to look at our children and say, are they stealing and robbing and, partying all night and taking drugs and doing all these things? It's like, well, no, they're not doing that. Well, give them some recognition then. And, it's so sometimes I feel as if there is judgment that's happening too quickly for other people and for ourselves. And that's going to be a big lesson happening with Geminis. I can see there is a chance of you being let go. And that sounds like let go from work. And I don't know the reason they gave me that wording, and I don't usually give that wording out. So I have to stand by what was said. Okay. So but I do see that there is new horizons and there's new adventure that is absolutely coming up in your life. This journey is going to have more recognition and reward than you've ever felt appreciated before. This is going to be new and it's going to be the better thing for you. So if you are that person that I'm picking up, that is either losing their job or their job has changed or something like that, and you don't like the changes, therefore you want to change it. They are saying to me that this is planned by Spirit, even though it feels as if it's disruptive, even though it's a real shake up, it's actually a worthwhile shake up. They're also talking about somebody who feels as if they've got to let go from their relationship. There's a lot of sadness that I'm seeing happening with this relationship and the failings of it. I'm seeing that there is still hope that everything will be okay, but this may feel as though this person just needs to back off a little bit. And I do feel as if this is, and sometimes people just need to go within themselves into their shell, just to work out things themselves. That's what I'm seeing, okay, happening around some of the Geminis. It doesn't have to be all of them. Now, for some of you, that will be a love life situation, and for others, that will be a friendship or a family member, and decisions will be made. You are going to be dealing with a lot this week, so you're definitely not going to be dilly-dallying, or do they say lollygagging? You're not going to be doing all that lollygagging at all. If you feel it, you're going to deal with it. If you are unsure, you're going to get sure and sort it out. So it's definitely a time of getting on with it. The high priestess energy within you is, it's linked with secrets, secretive behavior, or a secret within yourself that you had no idea about. So the realizations that everything is now being exposed and coming out, and the deal with it energy is going to be spot on. Okay, so Gemini's, lots of changes around. I feel that some of them will be uncomfortable, but when sometimes we need to do the uncomfortable so that we can then move forward. Okay, we're going to move straight on to Libra, and this is my love of my life, bless him. This is my Greg. He's a triple Libra. I've got Libra rising. So who else is Libra out there? This is for you guys too. So we're going to tune in now to Libra. Right. Okay, so things are moving forward. Okay, this feels as if it's going into clearer waters. There has been choppy waters or unsettling times to do with, mental state, to do with emotions, to do with, things that haven't made sense. But that is now clearing. I can see that things are moving on. Just going to take a sip of drink. Okay. Now there are decisions to make. We've got the Two of Wands here. Okay, so it's like, which pathway are you going to take here? Either way is showing good signs. It's all good. But maybe how do you handle a certain situation? What are you going to do? Okay. Now this can be to do with it's to do with projects, okay, that you've got lined up. So it's like, well, this one is going to be good. Okay, this one is going to be lucrative. This one, it won't be lucrative yet, but it will be later. And so it's like trying to work out which one is best. Okay. Now, for others, this could be links with relationships. This could be links with your emotions. Like we've said, things are moving on into clearer waters. And this can be that you're now thinking more clearly than you did before. And therefore, it's now a time for you to decide. Decide on what it is that you want and stick to it. Okay. So we also have the hard kind of outer shell energy. So trying to put a tough front on when we're feeling vulnerable inside, when we're feeling insecure, or we're feeling as though, there's it's like there's only so many times that you can put that front on without it noticing that there's a crack in it. Okay. And I feel as if this has been the case, and it's like I've had to expose my emotions here. I've had to bring my emotions out. I've had to show somebody how I'm feeling inside, and that's the vulnerability energy there. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands, though. The Eight of Wands is this is the go, go, go card. It's nothing is stopping you from going forward, from doing what it is that you want. This is a very, very positive card. There's lots of different options, lots of different timelines that can be played out. All of them are good timelines, but I feel as though whichever one that you're going to concentrate on will be the one that will break free and start to evolve and grow. And sometimes we can concentrate on the worst one, and be careful that you don't concentrate on that worst one and grow that one, because that isn't one that you want to concentrate on. Okay, so you've got the Hermit. So when sometimes you spend too much time alone, too much time in your own kind of head, too much time in your own kind of thoughts and everything, when sometimes it's like I need to get out of my head and I need to start thinking differently. Maybe we have they say introverts, is what introverts do. They go within. And we all do that. We all do that and process things. But when I'm seeing these two cards together, I don't believe that it's time to go within. I think it's time to go without. It's pushing it out. And this is travel. This is movement. This is good. Okay. It's about kind of pushing ahead. And we then have the Four of Wands, which is a get together, celebration, achievement, things going better than you expected, or things getting the jobs done, getting things right. Okay, so they're looking. I'm looking at the dragonfly, and it's like dragonflies to me. It's like you've got to get on with it. There's something that you're wanting to do and you're not doing it, or you're wanting to do, and it's like it's running out of time. Something to do with that. I don't know. And they're just saying celebration, family, make the most of family. Sometimes we kind of take it for granted, don't we, that there's always going to be time, there's always going to be, and it's like sometimes, and I'm not predicting anything nasty here. I don't predict anything like that. I don't even get told that information from my guides. We don't play that game. So this just feels as if it's like make the most of every day, and it's important to cherish what you have and don't take it for granted. I know that one. So yeah, so that's what that is. So anyway, that is going to be a good outcome next week for focusing on the good things, the most positive timelines, for sure. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for Libra. Okay, let's go back into the chat to see what everybody's saying here. Okay, everyone's saying hi to everybody, which I love. Where did we get to? Oh, here, Cynthia. Hi, Greg. Hi, Greg. Cheers, my dear, says Seeker. Hello, Seeker. Haven't seen you here for a while. How you doing? Greg saying hello to everyone there. That's lovely. Nate, you as hi, Nate. Mercedes, hello. Mercedes. Will my Xbox Virgo Sebastian will rehire me back? Oh, we're not doing, me and my guys are not doing the personal readings, but I will just have a little look. I hate ignoring the personal readings, but let me just pick you a card. There's a spiritual lesson being learned at the moment, Mercedes, to do with the job situation. But the answer to will you go back and work for them? I think that's a yes card. 10 of Cups. That's a yes card. You know, things going back to how they were, and reconnecting. That was the reconnecting card. So, yeah, I'd say yes. Oh, Greg, noticed I'm rocking. Thank you. Thank you. Just send. Oh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys very much. Oh, it's okay. I'm really tired. We'll be falling asleep. Good night, everyone. Oh, no night, my love. No night. Good. Okay. So now we've done the air signs. So we're going to be doing the water signs next, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Cancerians. And then we're going to be doing the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. So let's get the banners going. So let's look out for Scorpios. Right. I like to record that. Bugger, I didn't record the Libra. So I'll go back and record the Libra later. Trying to get my phone to stand up properly. Okay. That's better. That's better. Ooh, I think it's falling over. Okay, so this is Scorpios. What's the timer? It is 1:07:30. So this is my Rhiannon. She's had a hard week. She's bumped into somebody who was the worst possible person that you could ever bump into. You bumped into them 3 times in a space of a week. So my heart goes out to my love. So my Rhea, I'm sorry, darling. It's difficult to keep your anger in check when you just want that person to crawl under a rock and don't come out. Yeah, I know that sounds unspiritual, but if you knew the circumstances, you'd be wishing a lot worse than that. Anyway, I'm going to clear that energy. Clear. Concentrate on my lovely Rhea. And any Scorpios out there? Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got all the swords out. Okay, so defenses are up. Okay, for sure. So this is defending your family, defending your loved ones, defending, you know, your energy. Okay, that's how it feels. I'm seeing you doing a lot of thinking, a lot of processing. Okay, processing. How do I feel about that? Why do I feel the way I feel? How do I stop this from actually hurting me on a deeper level? Okay, so there is a lot of that deep diving emotions. I can see throwing yourself into a project, a new job, a way of earning money. So I definitely see, you know, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles, as we know, is a new job, new work, promotion, extra maybe responsibility within a job. So I feel as if there is an understanding of a new job or project that I feel you're going to be planning and starting out maybe in the next month or so, but the preparation is going to start early. I'm seeing your psychic ability kicking in as well, Scorpios. So, be aware that spirit do talk to you and spirit do give you ideas. They can help you with enthusiasm to get the jobs done as well. They're also able to protect you. They are indicating, this is for my daughter Rhiannon, his name needs to be put back in the freezer. So for some reason that there has been a de-thaw energy in the freezer, and anybody else who's got any issues and don't want to bump into a person that you don't like, okay, you can, and you have to do it with love. And I know this is hard sometimes when you don't feel lovey with that person. So write their name as small as you can on a piece of paper. Tear that piece of paper so it's tiny, 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 and curl it up into a little ball and put it in the back of your freezer, right at the back, so you don't even see it anymore. And do that with love, and you are saying, I am freezing you out of my life. I'm freezing you out of my family's life. And what that does, and you're doing it with love, which I know is hard, but you only need to do that for a second as you put the piece of paper in there. Okay, and believe it or not, that you won't be bumping into them anytime soon. They won't come up on your radar at all. So, yeah, that's what can be done. Yeah, so I do feel as if there's going to be a different mindset going into the later part of next week. This is going to help you a lot, but realize that you do have your psychic ability. Every time I drive past this person's house, because they only live around the corner, I just chuck karma energy at that person. Karma, karma, karma. And I just leave it to the universe to do what they can with the situation. But I also wish and pray that I get to see the karma play out as well. So just maybe somebody else is going through something similar and needs kind of this advice as well. Maybe spiritual, you've got two spiritual cards here, Scorpio, so something is definitely kicking in or kick starting. I can see that there is a lot of family energy and a need to have people around you who you class as family or who are friends and people that you love very, 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 very dearly. Now, family don't have to be blood. Sometimes we can choose our spiritual family, and I feel that every time I go live on the In5D platform, I can feel the love of In5D and the family unit. And obviously, Greg has been doing this for a long time, years and years and years on In5D. And then I came along and have been welcomed into the In5D family. And I'm very grateful for that. So, but they're talking about family structures and, getting everybody together and feeling more connected with family. So when was the last time that you got together with family? When was the last time that something, happened? And I do feel as if there is going to be more of that happening, more togetherness. I'm seeing juggling of money, and it feels as if I've got more money to juggle. I've got more financial structure, okay, in a good way. But there are lots of things, extra things that I have to pay for. So it does feel as if that's why the new job or new promotion or something like that is going to be happening. Now, the Ace of Pentacles could indeed be a partner or somebody that you share finances with as well. That can also be the case. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for Scorpios. Okay, cheers, cheers, cheers. Right, we'll go straight into Pisces. Pisces 1, 15, 20. Right. Okay. What do you want to tell Pisces? So, yeah, Pisces, 26th of August through to the 2nd of September. Ugh, just realised this would have been a wedding anniversary today as well. Ugh. That person's, yeah, not nice person. Evil monster. Clear that energy out. Right energy come through. Where's his Pisces? Let's have a look. So I'm going with the highest timeline for everyone here, which is what we need to all be on, isn't it? Okay. Right, so for all those Pisces out there near my mum, so you've got a lot of hard work. Okay, so I feel as if you're putting a lot of effort into projects. You're starting things and going through and making sure you're finishing things. So I actually did that today. I made this lovely bracelet here. So yeah, just clear quartz, labradorite and hematite. So I've been making jewelry again, and I love the crystal bracelets because they're instant. That's topaz and crazy agate and topaz. So I love it. So I sell these bracelets for £10. Anybody wants one? I can usually do any crystal you kind of want, really. So I feel that there is maybe a lot more projects that you're doing, creativity things, trying out new things that you've never done before, or getting back into, what is that you've loved to do when you were younger. But you are keeping very busy, and like I said, you are completing projects as you know. I feel that you're trying to keep busy because you are drifting from someone who you feel it's like I need to distance from, I need to get away from. There is this strong energy of it's like withdrawing energy, but not in a bad way, but in a self-defense way. Not being around certain people that you feel that you need time out. Now that could be drawing away from everybody rather than it being just one particular person. Sometimes it's about that hermit energy. We go within ourselves in order to replenish our energies. There is a judgment there. So is somebody judging? Are you feeling judged, or are you judging others? And there's the letting go. Is it that you want to move away from somebody, but you feel you will be judged? Is there somebody that is feeling as if you're judging them too harshly? So either way, there is something that needs to be addressed, and that will be the beginning of next week. And also going into the middle of next week and the end of next week, you do have the boredom aspect, and projects, starting something that is firing you up, starting something that you have got a skill at or you're excited about. They are talking about, like I said, completing things. So is there anything that you feel as if you are supposed to do but you haven't done? Something that when you go to sleep at night you think, oh, I should have done that, or why didn't I do this, or that was annoying because I knew. So is there, maybe you feel a bit overwhelmed with all the things that you have to do. Okay. But something is going on, and sometimes it's the realization that you didn't know what was going on as well. So the Five of Swords here is when after a battle or after there being a misunderstanding, it's picking up the battle weapons, and making good use of those. So say if there has been something that you have learnt or something that you are dealing with, it's like, what have you learnt from that? What have you learnt about yourself? What have you learnt about the situation? And the plodder card, is sometimes we plod through life and we feel as if we're not getting anywhere when actually we probably are. Because even when we feel as if things are stagnant, they're actually it's an active lesson that is being played. Okay, so yeah, a lot going on, and don't underestimate how much of a lesson is being learnt. Okay, even in the small things. So that's what I've got for Pisces. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move straight on because obviously pain levels get high. So I think sometimes it's better to keep it rolling. Okay, so this is Cancerians now. Okay, Cancerians. This is my other daughter. This is Megan. So hey, Megan. All right, so let's have a look and see what they want to say for next week for Cancerians. Right. Okay, so it's about things used to be so different, reminiscing about the past, thoughts going back to the past, maybe you are thinking, how can we get things moving back to the good old days, trying to immerse yourself in some of those good changes for the better. I'm seeing putting up a hard kind of front, a hard shell, and maybe you're wishing that things would go back to how things were, and maybe it's like, I wish I could turn the clocks back, or I wish things would turn out how they used to be, or so there's some sort of confusion about the past. And I'm feeling that we've got the Hermit card, which is about going within your shell, going within yourself, analyzing or maybe picking holes in yourself or picking holes in someone else, and going within and sorting that out. With the Six of Cups can sometimes feel like rejection or rejecting or both. We've got somebody who's offering a cup to you and saying, would you like to connect? Would you like to reconnect? And there is this feeling of, I want to go within my shell so I don't have to be asked to reconnect. So it could be that you're avoiding something that you feel is the best thing. Okay, it's sometimes not knowing what is the best thing. So it looks as if there are some travel plans. There is holidays, traveling, organization to travel. and getting ready with vehicles, getting ready with packing and reorganizing everything as well. So we've got the not only the Eight of Wands, which is a travel card, we've got the Chariot, which is a travel card. So this is kind of looking at things in black and white, reading through, you know, lists and reading through, ticking off, I've remembered this and I've remembered that and I've remembered this. So is somebody around you going on holiday or going on a short break? There is rest and recuperation. So if somebody's not been feeling very well or been feeling a little bit out of sorts, this would indicate that it is the rest before things get busy. So if you are going to be going on holiday or going to be doing something, going somewhere, needing to prepare for something, then they're asking you to put your feet up. They're asking you to look at the bigger plan of things, so that you don't feel as if you are going to be overwhelmed with you know, all the jobs that you have to do. Okay, because it does feel as if it's planning, preparation, and maybe your health isn't great, or you haven't been feeling as energetic as you usually do, and that could be to do with all sorts of things. That could be to do with, you know, the planets. You know, if you believe in astrology, which I do, obviously, sometimes there are things that are shifting and there are changes, and that can make us tired or anxious or all sorts of things. Or it can be just that, you know, on a logical level, you're needing to prepare, okay, your body, your energy. I think it's going to be one thing like that that's going on. So there you go. That's what I see for Cancerians, and that is all the water signs there. Okay, so let's go on to the chat, see what's going on there. So, oh, nice. Thank you, thank you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus. Wow, everyone's saying sweet dreams. I took my kitty over to my mum's, and yeah, it was funny. She goes in a little basket and she cries all the way there, and as soon as she's there, it's like, this is my place, you know. And it's like my mum's cats, you know, have to kind of like take second place, really, because she lords over it, and she's only this tiny little thing, and she puts her back up as if she's a huge cat, you know, siding up to them and falling down in front of them, as if to say, no, I'm only joking. I'm your servant. She's attacking my hand right now. I'm going to get you. Here she is. She was attacking me. But anyway, this is our kitty. She is she's sweet though, aren't you? You're sweet. Sometimes. No, she is. She sleeps here. She sleeps here. So Mo hasn't been back at all. There's been no sign of Mo at all. He is well and truly left home at this moment, and I am sad about it. Was not my plan at all. I really honestly thought that Mo would like a friend, because of the way he reacts to stray cats coming in, you know. I'm baffled, absolutely baffled by him. But yep. So you know, he's my cat, but my neighbour, he's been going into my neighbour's house for a long time, and you know, he's absolutely adored over there at Jason and Sue's. So, you know, Mo's getting, you know, he's got lots of love around him. He has, but he's he's decided I'm staying there while that kitten's there. Perhaps he thinks the kitten's going to go. I don't know. But I've decided to have this little kitten, give her a home, and she's going to have a home for life. And I really feel bad that Mo doesn't like her. And I suppose it's his choice. You never own a cat, really. And that's what my belief is. You know, cats come and go whenever they choose. So that's that. Doesn't stop me hoping that Mo will come back. But I suppose if Sue and Jason, my neighbours, if they ever go on holiday, then Mo will have to come back to get his food, won't he? So that's what I'm thinking. So let's see. We've got, I think, a new name here. I'm sensing life path 1 energy. Yep. Unpopular optimist. Opinionist. Yeah. Okay, I like that. So Cynthia said my son and granddaughter are Cancerians. So yeah, that's Tink. Her name is Tink, and she's funny. Don't knock all those cards over, please, my darling. Let me move them out the way. Yes, before they knock over. Okay, so I'm going to swap the deck over. I'm going to go back to the Cosmic deck by Norbert Loesch. Take that over there. She's had some milk. She had a little bit of milk, bless her. So she's licking her chops. Right. So, lovely, lovely people. We're going on to the earth signs now. This will be the last of our signs. So make sure that you check out your sun, moon and rising. You should be looking at 3 of these, okay, unless you're Greg, who's triple Libra, in which case he just looks at 1. He just looks at Libra. But for you guys, I've got my birth sign is sun, my sun sign is Pisces, and I've got Sagittarius moon, and I've got Libra rising. So look at your sun, moon and rising signs. The way to find that out is to go into, put in to the Google search, free calculator for my sun, moon and rising sign. And it will give you this calculator. Make sure it is free. You don't want to sign up for anything, okay? Just free. And it will be the location, the time and date of your birth, okay? You can do an estimate, but yeah, and it will give you that. And so you can see, you know, you look at the 3 and it will give you more of a precise look at it. Okay, so let's have a look. She's biting the pen as I'm trying to write with it, basically. Thank you, my darling. That's so sweet of you. So Taurus, let's see what Taurus energy is coming up. Let's move my drink out the way while she decides to. Really thirsty today. Okay, let's concentrate on Taurus. And the kitten's going to help me. Thank you, darling. That's very sweet. Very, very helpful. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Thank you. One more. That's lovely. So helpful. So, yeah, that's very helpful. That's so nice. Thanks. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. So we're looking at, it's very professional. Very professional this is. very professional reading. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. Ow, she's biting me. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is about your spiritual progress. There's going to be a big boost coming your way, and a realization that you're more psychic than you realize when something happens and you already predicted it. Now, you may have predicted that from your friends. You may have predicted that for yourself. But it's important when you get a prediction to write it down or record it somehow. Okay, so when you do record it, you realize, you know, just what's happening, you know, with your beliefs. So it's a good idea to have a journal, to maybe do automatic writing. And automatic writing doesn't have to be, you know, your hand being taken over, you know, by spirit. Okay, sometimes it's just about, you don't know what they're gonna say, you know, until it's the next word comes out. Now, everything from spirit should be in love and light. It should be in absolute harmony and in balance. If you are getting something else, then you need to break free from that. Okay, so with everything, there's a light and the dark, isn't there? But as long as you've got positive energies around you, ask the angels to be around your loved ones from the spirit world. Okay. Two spiritual cards there straight off, Taurus. So look at those. You've got the Magician, okay, which is about your spiritual guidance as well. It's saying that you've got all the tools out. You've got all the tools to make this work, okay, all the tools. And whatever you need, she's going to go in time out in a minute. Whatever you need, spirit can provide. Listen, stop. Sorry, she gets a bit too bitey, you know. So yeah, she has to go on the floor. So now she's going to attack my legs now. Yeah. Oh yeah. I won't replace her for nothing. She's just adorable and lovely. And I don't usually ever buy one kitten on their own. You would normally buy two, and you'd have the two of them bombing about. But they've got two of them to play with. So, you know, I don't know what to do now. I hoped it was going to be Mo going to be playing. Anyway, back to Taurus. You're going to be delving into lots of different offers, okay? I'm definitely seeing one of you is looking at jobs and job opportunities. I'm seeing these job opportunities coming in, and I'm seeing some of them being dismissed and some of them being looked at in a serious way. I feel as if I'm juggling my time as well. So you could have the perfect job, but it may not be near you, in which case there's a lot of traveling involved. So sometimes you have to weigh up the fact that, do you want to spend a lot of your time, your precious downtime? Do you want to, you know, have that interrupted and stolen from you with travel? And quality of life is very important. So money isn't everything. It is about the happiness that money gives you. Okay, and I feel as if there's a lot of decisions about that. The other thing is, for people who it's not about work, it's about your time, and it's also about, you know, where you are appreciated and what it is that you want to happen with your time. Okay, so I'm seeing a strong masculine energy around you, coming up around the middle to the end of the week. Okay, this next week. I'm seeing this person being very knowledgeable about travel, very knowledgeable about going forward or moving. Okay, so this, if you're moving, this would be, here in England, it would be called an estate agent. For America, I think it's realtor, I think it's called. And I feel as if everything is being focused on movement is going to be there. Now, that movement could be opportunity movement, okay, to do with work, or it could be physically moving, or, yeah, just, movement as in academically, movement as in opportunity movement. So it's difficult. I keep repeating to see if they're going to give me that extra bit of information, but they're not. They're kind of like being stunted with that. So sometimes I have to just wait and see. Well, the card with it is something that stops that from happening. So it's like, yes, it's all go, go, go forward. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is travel and going forward, but then it's like, here comes the boundaries. Here comes wanting to set up, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable. I want to move there, but I don't want to move here. So maybe there's still some negotiating happening with you and with person that you're moving with, or maybe you're discussing it with this person who's helping you to move. Now, if this is about moving forward in an ambition way, then the universe is saying, what exactly do you want? How far do you want to leap forward? What do you need? Okay, so again, it's about boundaries, how much somebody can get away with before you say enough or no. Okay, so boundaries can be to do with work, business, finances, home life, and opportunities arising could be in all different areas. So I know that's a bit cryptic, Taurus. I realize that, but I can't get any more information about it. So it has to just unfold, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I quite like it though sometimes, that it just goes forward, and you just have to wait and see. Sometimes it's quite refreshing. Okay, so Virgos. Any Virgos out there? 1, 4, 2, 20. Yeah, so Virgos, planners, projects, salespeople, being able to implement an idea or a project out there. Okay. Okay. This is my new deck of Cosmic. This is my old deck of Cosmic. So I painted around the edges because it gave them a little bit more life left, but they are frayed and looking bad. So I've now I got a new deck of Cosmic. So I've been breaking them in, and now they've got enough energy for me to go forward with them. So anyway, so we've got challenges. Okay, so Virgos, you are going to be challenging your way of life, challenging someone else's. Maybe you're trying not to judge somebody, but really deep down it's very difficult not to judge them. There is I feel a need to say to the universe, bring me an opportunity, bring me what it is that I need, bring me what I'm craving. Okay, and your kind of energy is saying, well, it's like, I've been waiting all this time. Where is my opportunity? Where is my true love? Where is my new job, my home? So maybe you've been putting this out there to the universe for quite some time, and you're still waiting, and you're wondering why. Sometimes the universe is going to ask you things like, have you been changing your mind? Have you been saying, like my mum does, she says, why haven't I met anybody? I've been wanting to meet somebody for a long time now. I've been on my own a long time. Why is this not happening? And I say, Mum, the universe is just about to give you this wonderful new partner. And you go, oh, if I ever see another one of them, it'd be too soon. I'm not interested in a good man. I'm not interested, And I said, they go and put it back on the shelf, Mum, and then you have to order it again. So, sometimes we swap and we change our minds, and that can cause problems. So, yeah, they're just talking about that at this moment. So, if you're very clear about what it is that you want, and there's still a delay, then it means, if you're searching for another partner, a partner, in business, or a partner to do with love, chances are that person isn't ready for you, hasn't learned the lessons that they need to learn in order for their life to be on a higher level to reach yours. So, if they're down here and you're up here, you've done a lot of work on you. This person needs to heighten their energy up to be on your level. Otherwise, you just won't meet, because you won't be drawing together. Yeah, so it's like, I'm ready, but they're not. So the only way you can possibly do is to, if you want to, have a distraction by a person that's just there for now, like a friendship stroke other things. Or you can just say, no, I'd rather be single. Then be single and enjoy being single, and go out there and start to live life rather than waiting. Is he here yet? Is he here yet? Is he here yet? That energy tends to push the person further back away from you. Okay, so they're just talking about the whys. So I don't know if you've been asking that, Virgos, but I know that there's at least half a dozen people who watch this will be saying yes to that. I feel as if it's like you're not shying away from a challenge, and you're okay with that. And this challenge is linked to work, but it's also linked with having your say, telling a certain person what you really think of their bad behavior, or what you really think of their rules and regulations. But you're definitely getting your point across, and I feel as if it's gonna go down in a negative way. I'm afraid it really is. I feel as if it's going to end up a shouty thing. Now you know that it will be a shouty thing. You may find yourself actually changing the direction, and maybe making, I'm going to make my point, but I'm going to do it in a light-hearted way, or maybe I'm going to make my point with a bit of sarcasm. So it's like they don't know if I'm serious or not, but so something is going to have to change if you want it to be smooth. Okay, because at the moment it's going to come out as raw energy, and that won't work. Okay, so, but you're bored and restless, and you want something new in your life. You're ready for that. Now, there is going to be somebody coming back into your life. Now, this can sometimes be like an ex, okay? Or this can be somebody who is, there's undone business that you've still got to complete. This person has come back in, and it's like, well, have you said your piece? Has it ended properly now? Or is there still something that needs to be spoken of? But definitely something I'm seeing is being voiced. And I really feel as if wishes, it's like if somebody has broken the wishes, or broken your expectations, then maybe it's a chance to give this back to them. The other hand, it can be that you don't actually have to speak to that particular person to realize that you have been stopping yourself from moving forward because something about that relationship wasn't ended properly. But there is going to be an opportunity for that to come back up, and that is going to be, or the realization, if you like, is coming back up, and that is going to be the end of next week. And yeah, so what are you going to do about that, you know, situation? Okay, so let's go into Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorns, 150, 10. Okay, so I'm going to give these a good shuffle. So this is Capricorns now. That card just slid out here. So look out as well for messages that are coming out from all these birth signs. Will have a message in there for you particularly. So you don't have to wait for yours. Okay. But anyway, this is a person who is acting a little bit jealous and insecure. It can be that you're feeling a bit jealous and insecure, that you're feeling as though your feelings aren't being made to be important. Why aren't they? Is there somebody who is playing games with you? Is there somebody who is making you feel not worthwhile? Okay, so let's have a little look. Okay, right. So I do see there being, it's like, you know, when you've got two people and one of them, and this could be a couple, one of them is clearly a really lovely, nice person, and the other, either their partner, is a complete and utter arse. And you're thinking, why are they together? What is it about these two people that keep them together? Because you think they're incompatible. One is a hard worker, the other one is, you know, blatantly nasty with their wording. And yeah, and it's like there's a need of unconditional love, okay, regarding them, but you can't see it. So I do feel as if there's going to be an opportunity for you to look at different types of relationships, and then you may compare your findings in your own relationship and think, and relationship could be with your brother, your sister, your mother, it could be your best friend, or it could be your partner. It's analyzing relationships and the balance of them, and the unconditional love or lack of is what you're going to be analyzing and understanding. And this sharp-tongued person you don't want around you. You just don't want that drama. You've had enough of that drama for all your life, and you're not going to be bringing that back in. But this person does like drama. This person really enjoys it. I can see that you are going to be very busy, um, and I feel that you know, you may or may not get dragged into this situation. Um, Sometimes it could be that you might dodge it and say, you know what, I'm not playing that game. You guys get on with it. um, but you've got the unconditional love card, which indicates you want nothing less than unconditional love. If you're going to make an effort within a relationship or within a you know, relationship could be, like I said, friend, family member, or, you know, lover. You know, there's something that you're kind of working out regarding drama. Now, just having a conversation about, you know, how you're feeling and what's going on, you know, that can that doesn't have to be drama. Sometimes that's somebody being truthful and getting things off their chest. Um, yeah, it's to do with that. So peace and tranquility is what you want and what you need. There is another idea that's going to come into your life, which is going to be one of those that you wish you'd have had this idea years ago. This idea is going to be life changing, not just for you, but this is for somebody, well, other people, basically. What I'm seeing here is, yeah, this is like a business plan or, a project that is going to involve vulnerable people, people that need help. You've got the idea and then you've got the world card. So if this doesn't tell you that this idea is perfect timing, you're needing, to realize this is for caring for others, looking out for other people, and also protecting yourself. So be careful who you tell about this idea, who you tell about this opportunity, because people have been known to steal ideas and run off and do them themselves. So be very aware of that. This is going to be a well-being thing, so it's going to make other people feel better and feel more energized and more happy. So it could be a therapy, or it could be a technique, or it could be just I don't know, maybe you're going to open up a therapy center, or maybe you're going to, I don't know, do sessions with them, or maybe you're going to write a book about it. Something is going to be changing, and it is in a very good way. And yeah, I feel Spirit are very excited about it. You've got some very, very good cards here. An idea that comes to you, and it's going to bring about, it's like a life path energy, because we've got that, feeling of complete happiness. You're going to protect yourself. Yes, it's going to be hard work, and ignore the haters, or ignore people that try and make you doubt yourself, or doubt this. I feel it's going to be a download, okay, from Spirit. But yeah, something brilliant is going on with Capricorns, and it could turn into a money making business, or an opportunity that you have been searching for. Okay, but very good indeed. Yeah. So there you go. That's what has been spoken about with my spirit guides for everybody for this week. So, oh, there's Lee. Hi, Lee. Good to see you. How are you doing, Lee? So, Mary Preston, hello. I'm Capricorn with my moon sign being Cancer, and the one below that is Aquarius. Okay. So got a good mixture there. I'm wondering if I was with my boyfriend in a past life, and if he is some type of soulmate. We are both spiritually waking up, and are linked to each other in a way that's similar to twin flames. I believe that you're getting that information straight from your spirit guides, and you are absolutely spot on, Mary. I would say yes, absolutely, with that. So Lee is Scorpio, if I remember, Scorpio, and she has Virgo rising. Yeah, in a psychic way, yeah. Plus, I've seen his past life at some type of mermaid man, and I used to be different types of fairies, and we both were some type of blue people. Or is blue people Palladians? I'm not sure. You guys in the chat would probably know more than me. Let us know what that is for Mary. So everyone's saying hello. Here's Therese. Only me. Hello, only me. Cynthia. We have been together 10 months, which is almost a year. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, Perfect. So if anybody here would like to carry on and carry on their chats and carry on their communications, I would definitely go over to Facebook. It's a Facebook page. It's called In 5D Community Members. In 5D Community Members on Facebook. And let me put it in the chat. Excuse the capitals. In 5D Community Members. And this is a way for you guys to carry on chatting, communicating, and basically getting on, really. You can pop over there and have a little look. I think it will be wonderful for you. So, yeah, don't forget about that. If anybody does want to be put on the healing list, then please let me know. I'll carry on checking the chat afterwards. And yeah, I love you a lot, everybody. Lots and lots and lots. And if anybody would like a reading with me, you can have a 30-minute reading, or you can have an hour reading, or you can have a 20-minute reading. So there's prices for everybody. So yeah, you can do that. And yeah, it's on psychically.net. If anybody does want to learn the tarot, there is a 5-week course that is starting up, and it is it starts today for here in England, the Monday the 26th of August, and that is it is at 7:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. and that is UK, or that works out at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I go through absolutely everything to do with tarot each week, and you learn not just the cards, but you're learning techniques, you're learning how to do different layouts and different ways of using the cards to help yourself and others as well. So it is only £5 a week, which works out around $6.50, something like that. If you wanted to sign up for the whole 5, you will get 1 week off. So for me, it will be, if in England, that would be 25 usually, but with 1 week off, that would be 20. So so if you wanted to take advantage of that 1 week off, then it is $26.40. Okay, if you wanted to pay that in full. If you wanted to pay it in full but you can't attend, I will just send you over the classes, okay? Or you can sign up for Patreon of $11.11 a month, and you can have all my classes, all my workshops from the last 3 years, and you can watch any of those, okay? The 11:11 with that tier on Patreon, you also get a little reading as well, a little recorded reading that is about 5 minutes reading, and that is as well as the meeting once a month, and your access to the it's a Facebook page, and you can either go onto it's a closed Facebook page on my Patreon family. If you haven't got a Facebook, I just send it over to you, or just email it over to you. So lots of things going on there. You might have to stop that. But yeah, it's entirely up to you, whichever way you want to do it. But it's a 5-week course starting tomorrow. And then after that, I will be doing mediumship and clairvoyance for the following 5 weeks after that. So 5 weeks of tarot, and then 5 weeks of mediumship and clairvoyance. So yeah, if you wanted to do that, you can sign up by going to psychically.net the contact me button, and I will send you over the Zoom link. Okay, and that's it. Okay, lots and lots of love, and thank you so much again for loving Greg and I, and all the energy. We feel it, so hope you feel our energy back to you. So yeah, take care, have a wonderful week.